Hey guys, so I want to talk about a video that I released about 2 weeks ago called Making It Through the Storm. Now, Making It Through the Storm is about depression, and it's about a topic that I'm very, very passionate about. I didn't really give any background information on that, I just kind of put it out there, and the reason for that is because I actually wanted to talk about the background of that video and the inspiration and why I decided to make a video like that in this video. So the reason I made Making It Through the Storm is because I personally feel that the topic of depression is not discussed enough. I feel like maybe some people see it as it's a taboo subject, so we better not talk about it. And I feel like we kind of need to move on from the fact that, depression is a taboo subject if that's how it is seen, because it's not. It is something that does affect a lot of people. It is something that will affect more people than you'll think, and it is something that's probably affecting people that you may even know, but you're not aware of the fact that they're actually going through that at the moment. Now, the inspiration of Making It Through the Storm came from my personal experiences. I was someone who was depressed. I was suffering depression a few years ago, and everything you see in that video has been based on what I went through, how I felt. And it was an emotional video for me to make, because in order to make that, I kind of had to relive it, and it was a little difficult for me at times. My entire life was secluding myself. It was all about being by myself, being on my own, and one of the reasons was I was afraid. I was afraid how people would see me. I was afraid how they would react. And that kind of led me to keeping myself to myself. I kind of shut down as a person and kind of went into my own little world. And that world was majority of the time me staying in my room, being on my own. I didn't really want to socialise with friends, I didn't want to socialise with family, I didn't want to sit with them, I didn't want to engage in conversation. I just kind of wanted to be left alone. It's not a great feeling, because you do feel lonely, and you do feel scared, and you do feel like you've got nobody to turn to. So I remember being in my room one day and I was having a conversation with myself, which sounds really strange, but it's true. And I was kind of thinking about, in my head, how when I wake up in the morning, from morning till night, it's just effort getting through the day. I wasn't sleeping properly, so then it was effort trying to get to sleep. And feeling drained, feeling fed up, feeling like you want to kind of run away and just not look back. And we're human, sometimes we do get down, and it's not something we should be ashamed of. So I was having a conversation with myself, and I was kind of thinking along the lines of, I can either step up and attempt to control what's happening to me mentally, or I can just let it do what it's doing, and it's just going to break me even more, and I'm just going to fall deeper and deeper into this depression, and who knows how I'm going to get back out. It's almost as though you feel sometimes that you're drowning, and no matter how much you're trying, you just can't keep your head above water. That's how I felt anyway. So the reason I wanted to share this with you guys, and I actually wanted to make Making It Through the Storm, was because, like I said, I was so passionate about it, and it wasn't easy getting out of it. Sometimes when I look back at that person that I was back then, I don't even believe that was me, because the real Taz, like my actual personality, is being humorous, being loud, running around with a camera, annoying my friends, annoying my family, and doing crazy things and just being silly and enjoying life. That's the real Taz. This is the real Taz that's in front of you. That Taz, I didn't even know existed. I really didn't. So if there's anybody out there that is suffering from depression, is feeling down, is just not in a good place right now, then I want to kind of stand here and say to you that, you know what guys, you can totally get through this. You just have to believe that you can get through this. And I think that's where most of the strength to actually deal with something like that comes from. It comes from you, and it comes from within. Had I not have sat there and actually had a conversation and actually think, do you know what, I need to get perspective on my life right now, what is going on, and had I not have pinpointed that, do you know what, mentally I'm not right now, I need to get to a point where I am okay, and I need to battle through this, and this is something that I'm going to try to fight, then I probably wouldn't be making vlogs, I probably wouldn't be making videos, I probably wouldn't be the Taz that you see. I'd be very, very different. It's not been easy for me to actually put that video out there, making it through the storm, and it's not even been easy making this video, because it really is kind of letting you into a part of my life that I had hidden away for so long. And to kind of openly talk about it, you do get a little bit nervous, and you do get a little bit scared sharing it, because it's not something I openly do. However, I always said that when I made vlogs, I wanted to be real and show you the real me. So here I am, being really real.